Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. It's Amicus Deus Johan coming at you from Harmonic Studios, and today I'll be giving you an introductory lesson on the piano. If you are watching this video, I want to believe that you are a beginner who is trying to get to understand the piano as an instrument, and to me, first understanding the piano keyboard is really a great place to start. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. First of all, I want you to understand that each key of the piano keyboard, as you can see right here, are made to produce musical pitches or sounds. And these musical pitches or sounds increases from the left side of the keyboard to the right side of the keyboard. An example is me playing the C major scale like this. While I was playing, you could hear that as I move up to the left side of the keyboard, the pitch increases. Secondly, I want you to understand that the piano is made up of black and white key arrangements, which together makes a pattern. As you can see here, we have 5 black keys and 7 white keys, which together makes 12 key arrangements. 5 plus 7 equals 12, which makes a pattern, as earlier said. You can also see that this pattern repeats itself here and here, same as other parts of the keyboard. You know, a lot of people, when they look at the keyboard, they kind of wonder, how do I get to recognize and understand all these keys? And there's so many. This is because they look at the keyboard as a long range of black and white keys rather than repeating patterns of black and white keys. We will now look at each of the 12 keys that makes these patterns, starting from the white keys. I'll start from this key called key C. It's not only called key C but also middle C. This is because the pitch this key produces is usually situated at the center of the grand staff during musical notation. From C, we now move up to this next closest white key called key D. One thing to know about the keys of the piano is that they are being named alphabetically. With that, you can easily guess that this next white note here is E. Then the next is what? F. Then G. Then what? H? No. Actually, we use only 7 letters in music, which is letter A to G. So if we stop at G and can't use H, then we have to start again from the first letter, which will be, of course, A. Therefore, with that, this key here will be named A. And with that, we can say that this last white key here will be named B. That is for this pattern of white keys. So, starting from middle C, we have C, D, E, F, G, A, B. And this leads us towards C, which starts the next pattern. If there are no black keys, then we will say that we are done learning the keys of the piano keyboard. But there are, so let's study them too. We will start from this black key right above middle C. So what do you think we should name this key? Here is the answer. As earlier said, we only have 7 alphabetical letters to spare in music, on which all the white keys are already named after. So in order to name these black keys, we need to use the word sharp or flat by using them as suffix to any letter that will be used in naming any of the black keys in order to distinguish them from the white keys. An important thing to also note is that every black key gets to have 2 names. In music, we call this concept enharmonic, where a pitch produced by a key can be named 2 different names. I understand that's a lot to take in now, so let's quickly break this down. We call this first black key above middle C, C sharp or D flat, because it's right above middle C and what at the same time below key D. So therefore we say it's a sharpening of C and a flattening of D at the same time. So thus we have what? C sharp and what? D flat. So this is called a C sharp key or a D flat key. So having known that, you can now name these other black keys using the same concept. So this can be called D sharp or E flat. Then this can be called F sharp or G flat. And this can be called G sharp or A flat. And finally, this can be called A sharp or B flat. It is important to also know that each set of patterns are musically called an octave, because any key from this pattern may be of the same name and color as any key from this other pattern here, but one will surely pitch higher or lower than the other. An example is this middle C and this next C are both of the same names and color, but this next C pitches higher than the middle C because it's an octave above it, and the middle C is an octave below it. You can also say that this C here is 2 octaves above what? Middle C, and so on. Finally, let's have a quick recap of what we have talked about so far. The piano keyboard is basically a repetition of black and white key patterns representing musical pitches, and these pitches increases from left to right across the keyboard. We use 7 alphabetical letters in music, which are basically letter A to G, which are used to name the 12 keys. And finally, each set of patterns created by these 12 keys are musically called an octave. So that's all you pretty much need to understand about the piano keyboard. I really hope this tutorial set you up ready on your journey to learning the piano. If you like this content, please like and leave a comment at the comment box below. If you want to see more of contents like this, please click the subscribe button below and the notification bell icon to get notified directly anytime we make an update. So that'll be all for now, guys. See you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.